Every soul a battlefield. Every soul a battlefield. Every soul a battlefield. Bo-do-do-do. Down, 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 down. Bow, down, down, down. Bow, down, 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 down. Down, 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 down. Wonder if we have any Rush fans out there. I guess that would come down to what the male-female demographic is of tonight's show. Apparently, Rush fans are predominantly men of a certain age, and most women can't stand the group Rush. And the other day, or actually it was yesterday, I was chatting with a buddy on the drive down. Hold on here, let me do this. Let me gimbal it over. I'm trying my gimbal. Still practicing, don't know what I'm doing. Gonna have a hard time showing off the gimbal if that's what I choose to do. Hey, that's kind of nice. You guys are high up. You guys are high up. Hello, Jack Taylor. Hello, Julie Flanagan. Hello, Not Original. Yes, I am the biggest of the time. Hello, Full Throttle. David Perez, Skippy, Jason, Julie Flanagan. Not Original is a Rush fan. Well, maybe you know the album Hemispheres. That's what I was listening to yesterday on my drive down to pick up my little ones at their mama's house. Hello, Carly. Hello, James. Hello, James. Hello, Alexander, GF, David Perez, and BJ Rogers. I don't know how many of you guys know the album Hemispheres. It's one of Rush's earlier albums. I think it might have been their, I don't know, third or fourth. Used to be a huge Rush fan. I would sit with my friend Jim Mars in his basement and play Dungeons and Dragons and listen to Rush over and over and over again. And knew every word to every song. And I don't know how to play any instruments, but I know the exact notes of every, guitar strum. Probably for most of their songs. Hello, Groucho. Hello, Sandra Lynn. Jer Bear. Haven't seen Jer Bear in a while. Alexandra Hope. Thank you so much for liking the live today. Your husband met them and ate sushi with Alex Lifeson. That's cool. That is cool. I mean, yeah, they're probably, I've seen interviews, they kind of seem like normal dudes. I mean, they're from Canada. And I can't believe they're still putting out music. I know Neil Peart died a year or two ago, so I assume they're still putting out music. And Alex Lifeson, I'll tell you what, he's never talked about in the great guitarist, but boy, he's got some cool music. They got some heavy guitar work in a lot of those Rush songs, so I think they're pretty cool. Jason wants me to deeply explain what a gimbal is. How deeply would you like me to go explaining what a gimbal is, Jason? Well, a gimbal, and I'd show it to you, but it's actually holding up my phone right now, is, I think, the best. I thought Gimbal was the brand name, honestly, a few days ago. I had one once a few years back. I was working with my ex-wife in real estate, and we used to tour for sale by owners and market them. And I'd carry the phone and be funny, and she'd walk ahead, do the tour, and look pretty. Seemed like it kind of worked. And a lot of people would watch those videos. But anyway, a gimbal, I think in short, is just a stabilizer, if you will. It's, I don't know, somehow has these arms, and mine's a 3-axis one that senses movement in the phone and kind of has a little give in every direction. And so if you're walking, I do a lot of videos where I'm walking, and it's fine when you're using the camera app, because the camera app has a built-in stabilizer, if you will, and you're walking along, you're not getting this. But I like to go live. I think most of my videos are done live, and I think that's where I'm best because I don't have to worry about a script or what I'm going to say. And if I screw up, I screw up, and just keep rolling. So anyway, I do most of my videos live, and when I'm walking live on the TikTok app, let's say, and I'm walking down the street like this, the viewer's getting a horrible experience with the phone going up and down with my steps and my shaky hands. And so the other day, I had a guy reach out to me, and I'll tell you what, he reached out at just the right time because I was bummed as heck. And he was asking, "So, how you doing?" He was all, he was super cool, but he was, I don't know, certainly in better spirits than me at the time. And he goes, "Well, what do you want to do?" I go, "Oh, I feel like I've been run over by a truck." And let me tell you, it was a hard day for me. It was a hard day. But something about this guy kind of gave me a boost of energy. And before, I just parked my car and I was going to head into Starbucks and edit some videos. And just talking to him, he watched a TikTok guy in New York who gets a huge following. And he just kind of walks around New York and talks about whatever and goes into restaurants or stores or whatever and has a huge following. And he sent me a link to the guy. And I looked at it and I don't know. He has a huge following. But either way, I decided at that moment to go and do a live video in Naperville. And I did that. And it felt good. And I walked from a famous area in Naperville, famous. I don't know. It's where the Christmas tree is in Naperville by the library, down to the Riverwalk. And just while, walking, I don't know, that 50 yards or whatever, I was kind of embarrassed because I knew the phone was going up and down. And I didn't want that. And I said, "Hey, let's make, I don't know, let's invest something into Coffee with Ken." And I think things happen for a reason. And a guy reached out from Brazil that follows me on Instagram last night and goes, "Hey, how can I support your page? I'm down in Brazil and for some reason Venmo's not working. What can I do?" And I go, "Monetarily?" And he goes, "Yeah." Well, I appreciate it. And he sent me $250. And I go, "Wow, that was so kind of you." And I said, "Hey, if it's all right with you, I'd like to invest a little bit to a gimbal and a stabilizer." And I think he was excited that his money was going to be put to work right away. And I did. So this morning, without any remorse or guilt or should I save this money or should it go towards something else, went to Best Buy. I was the first person in the store this morning and did a video. And you can see the video, it's there. And bought one. And right now I'm talking to my phone and it's on it. So it's a stabilizer. So when I'm shooting live videos and when I am doing tours in Naperville and showing off my beautiful town that is Naperville, I'm going to be able to walk around with my gimbal, hopefully stabilizing. But I got a lot to learn. I still don't know what I'm doing. Let's see. Stacy joined. Somebody said they're starting guitar lessons. Good luck with that. JQ joined. Hello, Carla. Richard Davis, good afternoon. Why was the day hard? Just a bunch of stuff. But I've been working through mental health issues, relationship issues, financial issues, all rolled into a big ball that felt like it was more than I could carry on that day. And it really felt like it was more than I could carry. And a buddy reached out and talked to me and kind of, was him and I was me going, "Oh, I've been run over by a truck." This isn't what he said, but I like to think it's what he said. "Stop being a wimp. Stop your whining. Get out there and do a live video." That's not what he said at all, but I like that as my memory of our phone call. Hey, Big M, it was great seeing you live. I was trying to engage, and I don't want to say, but it kept kind of breaking up on me. and I wasn't sure if it was on my end or your end, but you seem to have a lot of energy, and I'd like to hop on again. And you had a good audience there as well, so maybe I'm going to emulate some things you're doing. Dre Rye asked, whatever happened to you being a guest on that guy's podcast? Well, I had the gentleman reach out today, and we're booked for a podcast next week, next Monday. It's not going to be done live, so you guys don't have to tune in. I don't know if anyone's going to watch it or listen to it or care, and I don't know if they're going to tear me a new one or be kind and loving and say, there, Ken, we love you. We love you. We think you're great. We love having our first cup of coffee with the morning with you. Your voice is so relaxing. You don't use the word too often. Your cadence is perfect. We love you. Thank you for being on our podcast. And just throw me up some softballs and say, so Ken, do you have any children? Why, yes, I do, Mr. Podcaster. I have 4 beautiful ones, and their names are Evie, Augie, Morgie, and Aaron. Okay, Ken. So, that's when you figured out how to flip the camera. Yeah, Josh, if you were watching, I figured out how to flip the camera. I had a guy, a buddy of mine, watching, and he Googled it up. And if you're on live and I could do it right now. Do you want me to do it right now? Want to practice? Should I practice? Maybe I won't practice. They say practice makes perfect. What's the name of the podcast? Offhand, I don't even know. It's on the email he sent me. Yeah. What's the podcast? I don't know. What podcast? I don't know. How did this get made? Podcast. I do not know what that is. Jason shared the live. Weebree shared the live. Hello to you, Weebree. Again, what's the name of the podcast? Do you guys really want to know? Should I go to the email and see? I don't know. He apparently has had a few success it's not Joe Rogan or anything, guys. I'm sure it's not one you listen to. I'll bet you there's 10 million podcasters here in the United States. I think the guy's had some decent luck doing a couple podcasts before, and might be starting a new one. And if you want to know, a couple podcasts before, and might be starting a new one. And if you want to know, a couple podcasts before, and might be starting a new one. And if you want to know, a couple podcasts before, and might be starting a new one. And if you want to know, okay. Still there? I don't know. What the name of it is. I just looked at the email he sent me, and it was Riverside. I don't know. It said where? Riverside. I don't know if that's a studio or his street address or the name of the podcast. So I don't know. Why not promote it? Because I don't know the name of it. Well, I wouldn't say it to be surprised. Yeah, I'm not surprised I was cutting out because I turned off TikTok and went to my emails. Yeah. Hello, Alexandra. Well, I know I wasn't going to be good, guys. You wanted to know the name of the dang podcast. I had to get off TikTok and look at my email and see what it said. And I'm not even sure that I had I know the name of it. Why not talk it up? I don't know. Because again, I don't know the name. I'm not afraid to talk it up. I just don't know the name. Weebree says 2025 on Joe Rogan. He's going to probably reach out and say, let's do a joint podcast, Ken. You are so on the cusp of success. And you are bald. And I like that a hell of a lot. I think we could be a great team. Except, Ken, I wouldn't feel right. I'd be remiss if I didn't give you 51% of the proceeds and change it from whatever his show's called. I don't even know it. I've never listened to his show. I've never listened to his show. I mean, I've obviously seen clips of it. I wouldn't even know where to find it. I mean, maybe is Spotify? Is that where you find? Is that where you find podcasts? I think on Spotify. Weeberry Bald is beautiful. I'm not going to do a tour of my buddy's house. I don't think that'd be right. It would be the Bald Boys with the Z. You love Theo Von's podcast. I know who he is. Again, I've never listened to it. The only podcasts I've ever listened to were some real estate ones a few years ago. And were real estate ones from a few years ago. But I don't ever listen to podcasts. I don't really even ever really watch videos. Big M says, yes, Spotify, and it's great. I would like it. Yeah, maybe. Hey, Amber, thank you so much for sending the heart me. I really appreciate that. Oh, excuse me. So it's Monday afternoon. People said, no, I'm not drinking Swiss Miss. This is just for show. Amber, you're sending me the lightning bolts. How sweet are you? How sweet are you? Do I know what the podcast is called? No, I do not. And don't make me go check again, because you guys will all be yelling at me when I flip back. And you'll go, hey, you were freezing up. And we'll have the same conversation. Well, of course I was freezing up. I turned off the TikTok app. I went to my emails. And all it said was Riverside. And I don't know if that's the name of the podcast at all. Yeah. Hello, Brandon Logan. Well, not original. Don't say I seem happier than usual. I mean, that's such a backhanded compliment. You seem happier than usual. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah. It's hot tub time. You think so, Big M? It's so dang cold. It is so dang cold. And getting out of the hot tub is, I mean, I've been taking about 2 soaks a day and really enjoying it. But the last half of the soak, I'm sitting there scared, going, I'm going to have to get out of here soon. And I mean, I know that's not healthy thinking. It's anxiety thinking, not being in the moment and worrying about the future. But I do. It's so cold. It's so cold. Alexandra Hope says, you didn't say tiny diny when I sent them. That's a sad day. You know why that, Alexandra? You know why I didn't say it? Maybe you didn't send enough. If you send a couple more, I'll say it and give you a big thank you. I need more tiny dinies. I think that's my goal. I don't know if I changed my goal yesterday. Yeah. We had 8,000 likes already. I brought my reading glasses in because I was trying to figure out how to do this gimbal a little better. Uh-oh. It's got a red light. Means the power might be wrong. Hey, thank you so much for the tiny dinies, Alexandra and Beautiful and Jason. I appreciate you guys sending me tiny dinies. Okay, so we're learning about the gimbal. I don't know. It came charged to some level. But either it doesn't last that long on a charge or it didn't come fully charged because there is a red light on it right now. And I think that red light means the charge is going out. So I'm going to warn you that at some point soon the phone's going to go wow and kind of just go limp and flip and flop. Oh. Do I hit the clubs often? Oh, yes, I dance the night away. Julie Flanagan, thank you so much for sending me that paper crane. Okay, I'm going to get a little water. and I'm gonna have a sip of coffee. So hey, look at that guy. Who do I look like? Somebody cool, or maybe somebody from the Village People? Or maybe somebody cool from the Village People. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Yes, I'm gonna drink some coffee. I am gonna drink some coffee. And I appreciate D Blaze for sending me the hat and mustache, beautiful, and Alexandra and Jason all for sending me the tiny dinies. And anybody that I miss, Frank Francis is always generous and always sends a lot of stuff. So I appreciate that. So anyway, I'm going to have a sip of coffee, and my hope is, I don't know. I mean, I guess I have no hope. You guys do whatever it is you're doing, but I'm going to take a sip of my coffee just the same. Big M asks, are you going to do your own podcast, Ken? I don't have any plans to. I do not have any plans to. Julie does send cute airplanes, but they're not airplanes. They're paper cranes, I think. Unless I'm misreading it. Unless I am misreading it. You like this cup? Well, thank you. Hey, there goes another paper crane. There goes another paper crane. I appreciate that. Oh, Julie Flanagan's feeling very generous today. I'm going to have to stick around. Maybe she played the lotto this week and won. And she's going to give it to me buck by buck through the paper. Is that a paper crane or a paper? No, it's a paper crane. Julie Flanagan, you're making me blush. You are making me blush. Well, thank you, Julie. You're eating pork chops, baked potatoes, and green beans. Don't bother me now. Julie Flanagan's accidentally hit the frozen the send button. It's stuck on her phone, and she's going, oh my gosh, I can't stop it. It keeps sending these paper cranes to this guy. I thought 2 was funny, but 12 is stupid. No, thank you, Julie. Hello, Felicius. How are you? How are you? Big M had Mexican, and we went to Costco. That's cool. Big M, I like your energy. I like your energy. I'm not totally, you were talking about like steam cleaning and building houses and having cups sent your way or send our way. Not totally sure what it is you do. Not totally sure what it is you do. But I appreciated the energy you had on your show. I really did. Hi, Debbie Lyons. I'm having a great day. I am having a great day. Oh, you're not sure what you do either? Well, thank you, Lulu. I appreciate that. Do we have 10,000 likes? We do. Beautiful. It's really cool for this. I mean, she's probably cool in a lot of ways, but honestly, I don't really know Beautiful very well. But she's really great. I bet she was she ran track, I think. She ran track, she said. But outside of that, I think she would have made a hell of a cheerleader because she does a great job encouraging my viewers to hit the likes and increase my likes and what have you. I don't know what it is with my eyes. I'm having a hard time reading it today. I think it says 10,600 likes. And I've only been live for like 24 minutes. Oh. Hello, user. How are you? You all work together. You're a great team, but it needs kind of an organizer and a cheerleader, beautiful. And I appreciate you doing it. Hello, 7-layer burrito. Thank you so much for liking the live. You're going to get a cup and use it for your coffee, sir. I have to hand deliver. Well, Big M, if you got a hand deliver, that's cool. That is cool. If you're willing to, I don't know where you were. Were you in South Carolina? You were complaining that it was cold. I think you might have said you were in South Carolina. A Big M cup. I mean, a Big M cup would be cool. But could you put my logo on it? Coffee with Ken? Could you order me like 500? Somehow set up a shop to send them out to people that want to order them? Josh says I should open a coffee shop. Rescue Runner, follow the live creator. Thank you so much, Rescue Runner. I appreciate that. And Big M, we're going to have to talk a little bit. I like your energy, and I like your thoughts. I'm just putting a Yeti together with Coffee with Ken logo. Do I follow North Central College football much? I mean, the stadium's right in our downtown. And, but do I follow it? I haven't been to a game this year. I know they're great. I know they win the national championship a heck of a lot. Division III. I think they went to the White House a couple of years ago and thought that was pretty cool. Thought that was really cool. Oh. They won last night. Well, all right, well, cool. I don't know what a 7-layer burrito is, but A, you sound delicious. And B, I don't know if there's a B. I got stuck on A. Do you guys buy fast food much? A year ago, Taco Bell had an awesome $2 menu. And there were things on it that were so good, and you could get two, and you'd spend like $4.50 and be full, or you could spend $6.50 and feel like you're gonna pop. And now it's a thing of the past. Now it's all gone. Now everything's fairly expensive there. Mar says, Taco Bell fills you up and then cleans you out. That's a little too graphic. I don't know why I repeated it. Yeah. Thank you, Julie. I'm almost done with my coffee. I, again, didn't think I was going live tonight. I had somebody on YouTube ask me, hey, Ken, when are you going live tonight? Yesterday, I felt a little stressed because I told the guy 6 o'clock that I was going to go live. And felt like committed, maybe more committed than I wanted to. Lulu, do you drink decaf at this time of night? No, Lulu, I've never had a cup of decaf. I don't think I've ever had a full cup of decaf, or if I did, it was by mistake. I don't drink a ton of coffee at this time, but if you, when you drink as much coffee as I do, I can sleep while drinking coffee. So, it doesn't bother me. Oh. Antonio said he'd have both of my babies. Well, Antonio, I'm not sure if you're talking about my current babies, but if you are, they're already spoken for. And if you truly are Antonio with an O, and if you're talking about, and again, I'm 56. I'm not down with the latest and greatest technology and sex changes and he, she, they, there. I don't understand it all. But if you're talking actually conceiving two of my babies, I'd be surprised. I would be surprised. Well, thank you, D-Blaze. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Looking to buy a home in Crest Creek Country Club. What are my thoughts? I think Crest Creek's one of my favorite neighborhoods in Naperville. I'd say if I had a lot of money, I would look at either Saybrook or Crest Creek because they're both on the north side of Naperville. They both have big trees, a kind of a good mix of houses, and yeah, I think they're both great neighborhoods. Hello, Sandy Riggle. How are you? You are welcome, real big head. I played the golf course at Crest Creek a few times, and it's all right. I honestly don't think I love country club golf courses that much. They're usually kind of more traditional layouts, and I don't know, I kind of like tricked out layouts. I don't even golf anymore, and I stink. If I did, I'd stink. But when I used to play and used to be fairly decent, I don't know. I like the Black Wolf runs or the, I think we got a viewer here that might be from Kiowa. I played there as well. Pete Dye courses are cool because they're tricked out, where country club courses are kind of more traditional. Excuse me. I ate a pizza for lunch. Woke up at 4, did my show, was talking at 5 o'clock this morning for about an hour and a half. Took a nice soak, got out to Best Buy, purchased the gimbal, did a little learning on it, and went live. Tried to drink some more coffee and edit some videos. But started feeling kind of sleepy and got back here about 2:30 or so and was trying to edit some videos in my buddy's living room. It was 3 o'clock and was thinking about throwing on the TV, seeing how the market closed or what have you. But then instead just popped on one of my, on the TV, seeing how the market closed or what have you. But then instead just popped on one of my meditative or hypnotic videos I like to listen to and drifted off into a beautiful sleep. Hello, Sylvia from Bakersfield, California. I appreciate that. Hello, Jason. Hello, Dave M. Hello, Z-Shan. Big M liked the live. Mike King liked the live. I appreciate that. How many likes we got so far? 13,000. 13,000. Hello, Amy. Thank you for joining. Got people sharing the live. I appreciate when you share the live. I appreciate when you send gifts. I appreciate when you like the live. But puts a little pressure on me to keep going. Sometimes it's good to be under pressure. Usually by the time I talk about an hour, I feel like I'm kind of running out of energy or steam or words to say. And by that time, though, my audience is usually hitting over 100,000, or 100, excuse me. I was reading 69,000, but has 100 or 110 people. And I'm going, crap, I'm running out of energy. I don't know if I have anything else to say, but my audience is bigger than it's ever been, or at least during this show. People are coming on, sharing the live, following the live creator. And again, I kind of feel bad signing off at those times. Yeah, Jeannie, it's a great problem to have. It is a great problem to have. 7-layer burrito still hanging out. 7-layer burrito is still hanging out. What are the 7 layers of the 7-layer burrito? Oh. Thank you, Julie Flanagan. I think we would all agree that was long past coming. But I appreciate it, Julie Flanagan. Better late than never. Should I make another cup of coffee? Should I make another cup of coffee? Telling you, my Monday was great. Yeah, they discontinued the 7-layer burrito. I mean, obviously there'd be beans, there'd probably be cheese, there'd probably be beef, there'd probably be sour cream, maybe a little lettuce. They might even count the tortilla as one of the layers. I don't know how many that is, 5. They might put a little avocado and maybe some salsa, and maybe that's 7. No, I'm not having any meltaways. Hey, Frankie Francis, thank you so much for the hat and mustache. I appreciate that. Tomato, yeah. All right, those are probably the 7 layers. We hit them, not too hard. I don't think it was a real big burrito. It sounds like it'd be a lot. It sounds like it would be a lot. Oh, Amy's got the breakdown. You think rice is in there? There's a good layered tip. It was perfect. It is perfect 7-layer burrito, it says. I tell you what, perfect is really high praise. What kind of tacos do I like? What kind of tacos wouldn't you like? Fish tacos, chicken tacos, beef tacos, steak tacos? You know, honestly, steak tacos would be the best, but then beef, then maybe fish. Fish are surprisingly delicious. Yeah. Ba-da-doo, ba-da-boo. Well, don't know how much more I have to say. Talked for about 40 minutes. It's Monday night. It's my 3rd live of the day. It's fun to... Oh, wow. Whoa, look at that. DDR's just sent me manifesting. And I don't know if that's truly what I'm doing. But I like the sound of it. I don't even know if I'm manifesting, because that almost sounds magical. And maybe manifesting is magical. I think I'm just ridiculously optimistic. In life, in myself, I think even in other people, in relationships. And sometimes that's tough because you see people for how you want to see them, not necessarily how they are. And you dream that they're this certain way, and you forget that they're real people and that they are the way they are, not the way you wish they were. And I think I do that with life as well. I know I do. I mean, here I am. I'm staying at a buddy's house in the first week of January, and I'm wondering if I can go from 0 to owning my own. I'm staying at a buddy's house in the first week of January, and I'm wondering if I can go from 0 to owning my own house by the end of the year. And I think I maybe could. I think I maybe can. I don't think it's manifesting. I think it's grit, it's determination, it's positivity, it's hard work, it's keeping at it, it's having a good attitude, it's moving forward every day, it's kicking ass. And it's built work, it's keeping at it, it's having a good attitude, it's moving forward every day, it's kicking ass. And it's building something. And that's what I'm doing. And it's building something. And that's what I'm doing. That's my plan. So what's my plan for social media? I don't know, 10 words to you right there. Yeah. It's a recipe for success. I don't know, 10 words to you right there. Yeah. It's a recipe for success. Having a couple gifts, realizing what those gifts are. And if you're fortunate to be passionate for what you're gifted in, and you keep at it, you can't help but do well and be successful. What's the goal? To save 80 grand for a down payment? I don't know. That sounds too thought out for me. And I know most of you aren't going to like it, and most of you are a little more practical than me, or realistic, or whatever. Part of me thinks, I'm just going to say it, part of me thinks once I start accomplishing something, and once I break through the barrier that I'm kind of bumping up against right now, things are really going to take off. And my income is going to go to $1,000 a month, and then on social media, and then $5,000 a month a couple months later, and then $10,000 a month. And by the end of the year, it's who knows. And I won't be worrying about the price of a, down payment or something like that. And if I got to wait till February or June of the following year, that's cool too. But I'm okay doing it as long as I know I'm moving in the right direction. And I am. How often do I shave my head? Every day. Jason, thanks so much for sending me the tiny dinies. Anna, thank you for following the live creator. Amy, my birthday is August 7th. Josh Hogrand, you never have to be sorry or apologize to me for joining late. Julie Flanagan beautifully puts, dreaming keeps life positive. It does. When you stop dreaming, and Julie knows firsthand the times I stopped dreaming, and I can't picture a brighter tomorrow or a brighter next hour or a brighter next minute. And that's no fun, and that doesn't feel good. Yeah. So, you're better to live with dreams than, I don't know, probably be afraid to set goals or dreams or have dreams and accomplish them. Hey, Carla, thank you so much for sending the Level Up Sparks. Well, somebody says, question out of concern. I mean, I doubt it. Anytime anyone says, almost 100% when they go, hey, real question, serious question, question out of concern. Do I have blood pressure issues? No, I got actually pretty low blood pressure, but thank you. Better than nightmares. Dreams are certainly better than nightmares. Both of them are interesting. And if you're out there and you're drinking right now, and you drink every day, and you don't have any dreams because you go to bed buzzed every day, like I used to, you stop dreaming. And you stop actually feeling the dreams and having the dreams. And I don't even mean the dreams that I'm talking about buying a house. I mean the kind of dreams that are crazy, where last night I'm rubbing Demi Moore's shoulders. And again, I'm not even that turned on by Demi. She's not my thing. She's not my type. I'm usually more attracted to blondes. But either way, it was nice. I don't know what we were doing or why I was rubbing her shoulders, but it was nice. She won a Golden Globe last night. I heard that. Jay Dietering dreams every night. It's crazy. And you remember them vividly. Jay Dietering, have you stopped drinking? Oh. I was talking about getting some more coffee a little bit ago. And I didn't. And I'll tell you what, I just took a big swig of that water. And I didn't. And I'll tell you what, I just took a big swig of that water, and it tasted good. I mean, again, I'm not sure water really tastes good. But probably a lot better for you. And a lot more thirst quenching. And felt good to take some swigs out of. Somebody asked what's for dinner. I ate 2/3 of a frozen pizza today. It was a big one from Aldi. Wasn't one of the home run-ins, or wasn't one of their little cheap ones. And there were 3 pieces left. from Aldi. Wasn't one of the home run ins or wasn't one of their little cheap ones. And there were 3 pieces left. And almost just out of gluttony, and I was full. I put the 3 on my plate because I didn't want to have to put them away. And I shoved one down and I said, oh, I'm full. Almost thought of eating the other 2, but didn't. And they're hiding in the fridge right now. Yeah. Do I put ranch or anything on my pizza? No, I do not. Brand, I know a lot of people love ranch dressing. My ex-wife did. We didn't sell it at my restaurant. Yeah. No, the pizza's not calling me at all. My tummy's pretty darn full. Harmar says you got to hit the gym after pizza day. Yeah. No, the pizza's not calling me at all. My tummy's pretty darn full. Harmar says you got to hit the gym after pizza day. I tell you, you can't work out, you work off what you eat. But you can't eat less the following day. I'm going to work out tomorrow. Somebody asked me what my plans are for tomorrow. Tomorrow's the day with the babies. I'm going to pick them up and we're going to go to the gym. We're going to drop them in the daycare and they're going to have a good time. And then we're going to go either to the library or back here and play and watch some TV and have some lunch and cuddle for a while. And they'll probably run around the house. I think they love the sound that their little feet make on my buddy's hardwood floors. And they love the fact that there's a run around the house. I think they love the sound that their little feet make on my buddy's hardwood floors. And they love the fact that there's a stairway there. He loves flowers, and he really does. He thinks that's the funniest. They love the fact that there's a stairway there. He loves flowers, and he really does. He thinks that's the funniest. They love the fact that there's a stairway there. He loves flowers, and he really does. He thinks that's the funniest thing. Well, that's my plan for tomorrow. That going on, and he really does. He thinks that's the funniest thing. Well, that's my plan for tomorrow. That going on, and probably posting some more videos in the afternoon, and probably posting some more videos in the afternoon, and probably posting some more videos in the afternoon, and probably posting some more videos in the afternoon, and probably posting some more videos in the afternoon, and probably posting some more videos in the afternoon, and probably every soul a battlefield. I'm not even sure the word is every soul. Doesn't make sense, every soul a battlefield. Again, it's from the album Hemispheres. I think it's every soul a battlefield. But I'm not sure if those are the words. Might listen to it again. I might listen to it again when I get off the phone here, when I say goodbye to you guys on this Monday night. Listen to Little Hemispheres. Maybe brush my teeth. Maybe cuddle up on the couch. Maybe edit some videos. Maybe finish up the George Washington documentary. Maybe not. Maybe not. Documentary. Maybe not. Maybe not. Documentary. Maybe not. Maybe not. Such a strange guy, but he enjoys watching my lives. Well, I guess I appreciate that you enjoy watching my vibe or my lives, Brandon. And I probably am a little strange, and I don't know. So, how long is that documentary? I think it's 3 parts, and each part's about an hour and a half. And I fell asleep near the beginning of the 3rd part yesterday. And might finish it up tonight. Yesterday. And might finish it up tonight. It's on Hulu, Amy. It might be on others, but that's where I've been watching it. That is where I've been watching it. But